Happy Sunday, everyone. My name is Sarah Anderson, and we've got a great hour lined up for you. In fact, we're going to begin with something we call an HSN classic. Probably one of our #1 all-time, not only a bestseller, but also a big customer pick, and something that's really important. I'll tell you what's really important is being 3 seconds away from communicating with a 911 operator. Maybe this is you, maybe this is someone you love, someone you care about, but if you want an instant connection with the push of a button to a 911 operator, whether it's an ambulance, whether it's fire, whether it's police, we have your emergency help button right here, and we're gonna do it here at HSN with an exclusive offer that no one else can do. And that's why we love our connection to the 911 pendant. Lori Leland is here, my electronic expert, to tell you more about this amazing offer. But what you need to know most importantly, and first off, is that you will never have to pay a monthly fee for this emergency service.
Most important thing,
Most
no
important
fees.
thing, right? Because there's other places or other devices that offer that 911 assistance.
Sure, we've seen the commercials for years. I've fallen, I can't get up. It's that same type of thing, but you said it. I mean, typically you're paying monthly fees in excess of $30, $40, even $50 every single month. I have parents that are a little bit older. My mom's in her 70s, my dad's in his 80s. So we were actually looking for this type of technology, and it was gonna be so expensive for my folks on a fixed budget that we opted for 911 Help Now instead because it made so much more sense. This is going to connect you instantly and immediately to the local 911 operator in your area with the simple press of the button. We're gonna show you how easy this is to use. So if you can ring a doorbell, you're gonna be able to reach out and speak to 911 by pressing the button. You'll hear them talking to you, and you can talk right back.
911, what's your emergency?
Hi, I'm testing the 911 Help Now pendant. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Great, thank you.
Thank you.
So I love the fact that you can immediately hear them. They can hear you. You've got that two-way communication enabled. And this is a standalone device. So you don't have to be in your house. You don't have to have Bluetooth or Wi-Fi. A lot of people think they have to have a landline and be at home for this type of communicator pendant to work. But with 911 Help Now, you could be just about anywhere in the entire country. And if anything happens, heaven forbid, maybe you witness a car crash, or maybe you see a mugging happen, or maybe you see a building on fire, you're gonna be able to press the button and reach out to the authorities for the help that you need in that moment.
Do you need a cell phone?
You do not.
Do you need a computer?
You do not.
You don't need to be within cell phone range or Wi-Fi range. You don't need to be anchored or tethered at home to like a Bluetooth.
Exactly, exactly.
So wherever you go, you could instantly contact a 911 operator.
Right, and if you do the comparison with some similar technologies out there, one of the big differentiators is this is going direct to 911. A lot of the other services out there, they're calling a call center. So there are extra steps taking place in between you reaching 911. This is direct and immediate to the local 911 operator where you press the button. And think about that. That's a huge thing to say because 911 dispatches the emergency services vehicles, and as seconds count, you feel tightening in your chest, anything happens, they're the ones who are gonna send the ambulance, the fire trucks, the police.
That's
really
why
important.
I think this is so important to know about. Maybe you didn't know these existed, and maybe you thought, oh, they're out there, but I'm gonna have to pay a monthly fee, or I'm gonna have to subscribe to a year's worth of service, or I'm gonna have to get charged something every single month. You don't have to pay another single penny after you make your purchase today. So it's your one-stop shop for the 911 pendant. We're gonna give you lots of different colors to choose from. We're also gonna give you some extras, but here's something I really want you to know. This is the lowest price we have ever offered in the history of HSN. And we've been presenting these for many years now, right? Several years now. We have black, we have white, we have this beautiful turquoise that we're calling teal. And then down below we have the blue, we have that metallic gold, and we also have it for you in a red. It doesn't matter what color you purchase, they all work the same, but if you have 2 of you in your family, it might be nice just to know which one is which. That way you never leave home without it. And we're also gonna give you something extra here at HSN you can't find anywhere else that comes with the 911 Help pendant. This is the wrist alert. Now this is going to also not only give you LED lights, but it's going to play An alarm.
A loud siren goes off. So this is the perfect, really companion to the 911 Help Now pendant, perfect for those non-911 emergencies. Maybe you fall. And we have heard so many callers who call into the show who said they or a loved one, they'd fallen and then they laid there for, you know, sometimes hours. It's so heart-wrenching to hear that. But when you have the wrist alert, this is brilliant because you have a couple different settings here. We're including the batteries. This is ruggedized. We're including 2 bands, so all ages are gonna be able to use this and activate it. So super bright flashing LED lights, or the combination, ready everybody, here it is. Super loud, 120 decibel siren with bright flashing lights. So if you do fall, you can set this off to alert people that you need help so that you can get the help that you need. This works so beautifully as a companion with your 911 Help Now. And the really nice thing too is, you know, my parents being a little bit older and we were looking at the fees and all of the costs associated with the other technologies out there, it was gonna cost a lot of money. But now we have great peace of mind around the idea that my folks have multiples of these. So my mom's of the generation where she doesn't always grab her cell phone when she's leaving the house. She doesn't think about it. So I know that she always has her 911 Help Now pendant on her handbag. This one's clipped on. We have one up on the visor of her vehicle. So if she has something that happens, if maybe she's, you know, witnessing a car crash, anything happens, she can reach up and press that button instead of paying for the expensive star service. And then my dad, just because he was listening to Adam Freeman talking a few months ago about sleeping with one bedside, in case anything happens, you hear noises at night, you feel like someone might be trying to break in, or my dad had chest pains a few years ago. This is a perfect device that now you can own multiples because there are no fees.
I mean, think about how reassuring that would be to have in your bedside table, or maybe with your kids. You know, even kids can use these.
Sure.
I just want you to know, this is not a toy. This is a serious medical alert device that's calling 911 directly. So this is for those of you that either have someone in your life that you care about, that you love, that you are worried lives alone, may not be able to get to their phone, may not be able to ask for help. Maybe they're already injured or they have an illness that puts them in a vulnerable position. Those are the people that we really find ourselves waking up in the middle of the night. Is mom okay? Is dad okay? What about grandma? What about grandpa? What about my sister? Maybe she's in a wheelchair right now. If they had this around their neck or in their pocket or in their purse or in their bedside table, wouldn't it make you feel a lot better to know that help was just a button away? I want you to call in. We've had some amazing testimonials here at HSN. If you or someone you have loved has a 911 pendant, I want to hear your story. And that's the reason why we're here today, because this could be one of the most important decisions you make for you or your family member. I want you to listen to this call, which was live in our studios not too long ago. Take a listen.
Hi, Mary. Welcome to the show.
Hi, I'm so glad that I can talk to you. I just wanted to let you know that your 911 button a year ago saved my life.
Oh my gosh. How, Mary?
I had a heart attack sitting in my living room, hit the button, passed out, and then when I came to, the operator's going, "This is the 911 operator." My phone rang. "This is the 911 operator."
Oh, wow.
Between the time I hit the button, the time the operator talked to me, the EMTs, it didn't even take them 7 minutes to get to my house.
Oh,
my gosh. That is
and if
awesome.
they hadn't had that button around my neck,
Yes.
I wouldn't have made it across the room to get to the telephone.
Oh my gosh, Mary, I am so glad you're here.
I know. Mary, we're thankful that 911
so
is there
glad.
and that you're still with us. Boy, we could have talked to you the
It gave me
entire
the
show.
chills.
You really did. Mary actually got that for her granddaughter. So case in point, it's for every age, every walk of life. Mary, God bless.
Bless you, Mary.
We're so amazed and happy that you're still with us.
That was such an amazing call from one of our callers named Mary. And this did save her life.
It saved her life. Imagine that for a moment. Yeah.
I mean, that is just something I think that strikes fear in all of us. You know, not my parents, my husband's parents live in a retirement community.
Okay, yeah.
And they are so great at looking after each other. This is a very active community. They're out, if they're not dancing in the square, they're going to golf. But I will tell you, they're really good at looking in on their neighbors. And one thing I heard them mentioning is like, oh, make sure that your light's on in this bedroom if you need help. They have little signals
that's so
that they've discussed with each other, because what if they can't get to the phone?
Sure.
Or what if for some reason they need help? But that's not always available. Not
Sure.
everyone's gonna see that light go on in the middle of the night. What if you do need to get a hold of someone and you need them quickly? Sometimes help could, it's all about how fast they can get to you, right? I mean, we've heard from so many people, whether it's a heart attack, whether it's a stroke, whether it's some other kind of medical emergency, whether it's a car accident or a fire, you don't have time to help find someone. You don't have time hoping that someone hears you, sees you. This is the most important thing you can do. Pressing this button gives you a direct connection to 911. And then you have a two-way conversation,
Sure.
right?
Yes, they
Tell
can
us
hear
how that
you.
works.
You can hear them. There's built-in speaker and microphone with this device. You don't have to do anything to enable that two-way communication. It just automatically and instantly happens. And you can travel with this pendant. I want you to realize that too. This is used based on cell tower technology. So if you happen to be traveling with this, maybe you're in New York City visiting family and friends, and an emergency situation happens there. If you press the button there, this is going to reach out and call the local 911 operator in that area. If you're traveling to other parts of the country, it calls direct in the area where you push the button.
911, what's your emergency?
Hi, I'm testing the 911 Help Now pendant. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Great, thank you.
Thank you.
And listen to how clear it is. So Mary pushed the button, right, when she was unable to get to the phone and passed out. And when she woke up, she was already speaking to that 911 operator. So an amazing device that goes wherever you go. And really, one of the things I want you to realize too is, if you are in that emergency situation and your adrenaline begins to spike, can you say with complete and total certainty that you would be able to grab for your cell phone? Would it be charged? Would you have a signal on it? Could you get past the lock screen? You know, your adrenaline's spiking here. It's a lot to do to dial the numbers and press send. With this, it is a one-step process. Pressing and holding that button for 3 seconds instantly connects you to the help you need.
This is something that you can do today and then feel really glad that you made such a great decision. This is peace of mind. We're not asking you for any money going forward. There's no monthly fee. There's no ongoing charge. You don't have to subscribe to a service. All you do is pick your color, the black, the white, the teal. We have that beautiful blue. We have the metallic gold, and then we've got the red. You're also getting the wrist alert, which comes with 2 straps. It comes with a very loud alarm, plus the LED lights. So you can also wear the wrist alert as well, and you're getting everything you need, even the batteries. You're getting everything you need with one purchase, and this one purchase is now at the lowest price we've ever made available to you. The 911 pendant has never been anywhere near $69.99 until this visit with Lori. So with the 4 flexible payments, that means you can space out your payments, $17.50 a month, makes it really easy to get home, and then you can give this to a friend, you can give this to a family member.
Because there's no fees.
Right.
Yeah,
And
so anybody can have
It's not just for those of you that are elderly, or maybe you suffer from an illness that you want to monitor, but this is for those of you that maybe work a night shift.
Sure.
You know, maybe
Walk
you
alone
work
at night.
all out hours. Maybe you walk alone at night. Maybe you're traveling alone. Maybe you have a family member that needs to have this little extra peace of mind with them. I would not leave home without it. Such a great idea. Thank you, Lori.
Thank you so
for
much,
bringing us the 911 pendant, and keep up the good work.
Thanks, girl. You
because
too.
people everywhere around the United States are loving the 911 Help Now pendant. And you can now pick that up today at hsn.com. Thank you so much, Miss Lori Leland.
Thank you.
Okay, we've got a great solution for those of you that have no idea where you're going. And this is me every day. Lori's like, yes, sign me up. This is the Garmin, and not only are you getting the #1 brand when it comes to GPS systems, you're getting all the features that you need from a name brand that you can trust. You can now talk to your GPS. It has voice command. You're getting free lifetime maps. You're getting free traffic alerts. It's really nice, easy to read, 5-inch touchscreen with all the voice controls, so you can instantly connect it to the little driver in your car, and now you can get home for $100 off our regular price. This is the lowest price we have ever offered on this fully featured Garmin. It's so easy to read. You can navigate those menus, and Joe Harrison is here, our electronic expert, to tell you everything you need to know about a Garmin. Joe, good to see you.
It's great to see you too.
How did you get here?
Oh, my Garmin again made me here. I got fast. I was able to avoid traffic. I had the updated routes because I have updated maps with this one too. And it's also the smart version, which connects to your phone, which means that now you can be hands-free, accepting phone calls, accepting text messages, accepting emails. You just talk to Garmin, she'll talk right back to you. It makes it so simple, and that's what we love. So when you're on the road and you want to find a place to go, all you need to do is say, voice command.
Say a command.
Find place.
Speak the name of a place.
Walt Disney World.
Searching for Walt Disney World Resort. Select a line number.
2.
Would you like to begin navigation?
Yes. Not to simulate the satellite because we're here indoors, but then it's going to go ahead and continue
1/2 mile.
and give me turn-by-turn directions. Tell me what the speed's going to be like. Get me there as fast as possible, and if there's a traffic accident, it's going to redirect me around that. This is a lifesaver, not only in safety, but also in just getting you there more efficiently. You're saving money in gas now, and especially when you think about your roads are changing. 1 in 5 roads changes every single year. So we're going to give you a lifetime of updates, and as I'm making my trip, which I think is probably around an hour and a half, there are a lot of businesses that are going to change. There are a lot of roads that are going to change. There are a lot of intersections I'm going to get to, but only you here have the updated map. So to me, that's a big deal because I don't want to make a wrong turn. I don't want to get off at a gas station that's no longer there.
Right.
I want to get there as fast as possible, and that's what Garmin will do.
I mean, that's probably happened to you. If you've been driving with a GPS that hasn't been receiving any updates lately. This happened to me. We were racing to get to an airport, a small airport in northern Michigan. We pulled up to the airport, Joe, and there was no airport.
Oh, no.
It had closed and it had built up somewhere else. They had totally moved the airport. So now we're rushing to make our flight. We have no idea where the new airport is. There are no signs. We're out in the middle of nowhere. We realized our GPS had not been updated. Have you ever wondered why an overpass that the signs don't make sense or you think you're on the right path and then suddenly you're not? It's because that interchange was probably under reconstruction and then your maps hadn't uploaded. This is a perfect solution for you, and it's from a brand name like Garmin. I mean, this is the reason I think why we trust Garmin.
Oh, absolutely.
They're the #1 brand when it comes to GPS systems.
#1 by far, and they're getting you there where you need to go. And I love that as I'm making this trip, and it says it's going to take me a little over an hour to get there. With me, it's always with my family, and we're always, somebody's got to go to the bathroom, somebody's hungry, so they have this up ahead feature where it tells me what's the closest gas station, what's the closest bathroom, where's the closest place to eat. So now if I'm in that situation, I don't have to pull out my phone and say, where are we going?
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on. This gives you those updates, and they teamed up with TripAdvisor. There are 4 million points of interest that are available, so even when I'm checking out my restaurants, it gives me reviews of those restaurants. So now I know it's a good place to eat, it's a safe place to eat. And that's a nice feature to be able to have that built in. The other thing I love about it is it also gives you those turn-by-turn navigations. It tells you what intersection to go into. It tells you what lane to be into. So you're never lost. You're always in the right spot. And I love the fact that it gives you also a picture of it. So when you go to that major intersection, to Sarah's point, this highway was not always 8 lanes. They keep changing it. They keep adding more lanes. But it tells me I don't need to be in the 4 lanes over here. I need to be in the 4 lanes over there. So that way you're not missing that turn. And that's where a lot of accidents happen. You're not sure what lane to be into. You're pumping the brakes. Somebody hits you from behind. You're swerving into lanes. This is going to make sure you're safely there. I even love the fact that it tells me how fast I should be going. Down the bottom, it tells me what the speed limit's going to be. Because sometimes you're driving down the road, there's a car, there's a truck that covers up that speed sign. You don't know that it just dropped from 65 to 55. You don't want to get a ticket. This is going to save you a lot of money from those police coming after you too.
Yeah, because that's where you get tagged, right? It's usually right when you get off the freeway and you didn't notice you're now going through a residential zone. So there's so many great features to have. And today we have a price break for you that is $100 off our regular price. So if you want the lowest price we've ever offered on a fully featured Garmin, we're even going to include the vent mount for you. You're getting everything you need to get started. You can get it home today for just $26 a month. So we have 5 flexible payments. And if you're new to HSN, that just means you can pay us off over the next 5 months interest-free, and we'll take care of the rest. You don't wait 5 months to get your Garmin. We ship it to you right away, and then once you have your Garmin, you can pay that off interest-free. And we always have a 30-day money-back guarantee, so for any reason this isn't the Garmin that you were looking for, if it doesn't, fulfill all of your needs, you can always send it back for full money refund. And that's what we just pride ourselves on here at HSN. We love doing electronics with you because we can explain all the electronics, and we can also answer all of your questions. So I'm gonna play devil's advocate with Joe right now. And I'm gonna say, Joe, why do I need a GPS? I have a cell phone.
Sure, a lot of us have a cell phone, but the problem with cell phones are you're using your cell data. If somebody calls you while you're on that cell map, now you lose your map because you're picking up your phone, or the screen goes blank and it goes to the caller, not to the map. And then by the time you hang up, you could have missed an exit. Here in Florida, if you miss an exit, you could be on a long bridge that takes you 45 minutes to get all the way back.
So true.
And that's what happens. Or you're relying on cell towers. A lot of people think your cell phone relies on GPS, but it's relying on those cell towers, which are about every 2 or 3 miles away. So you're not getting that pinpoint accuracy. This actually relies on satellites that are up in space. They're about, I think about a dozen satellites. They're connecting and giving accuracy up to 3 feet. So they know pinpoint where you are. You don't have to worry about cloudy days. You don't have to worry about if the cell tower is down. This is always going to keep you connected, but it's also a safe way to do it too. Because if you're holding up your cell phone, trying to drive, and then also trying to be watching the directions, you become a distracted driver. And even if you take your eyes off the wheel and on the phone for 5 seconds, that's covering the length of a football field when you're going 55 miles an hour. That's 100 yards that you're not watching. Or if you make a sharp turn, that cell phone goes flying. Now it's between the seats. Now you're digging around trying to find it. Now you're constantly getting text messages. It's messing everything up. With your GPS unit, it does all that, but it's not gonna mess up that drive. It's gonna continue to make sure you're there.
I think that's so important for safety while driving. There are so many ways for drivers to get distracted. I know a lot of us are trying to drive in a do not disturb mode on our phone, or maybe you're like, the phone's going in the back seat, the phone is going in the trunk, I don't wanna be tempted. Now you can get where you need to go with Garmin, and that's the most important and safe thing to do, is keep your eyes on the road, keep your hands on the wheel, and then it can talk to you, right?
It also talks to you. I'm gonna go and turn the volume up real quick. I turned her down because she was gonna let us know all these turn-by-turn directions. But here we are, we're just driving across the highway, and we're on our way to Orlando, but if we wanna make a pit stop, all I have to do is, imagine you're driving, like I'm holding it with my hand, but imagine this is now mounted to the vehicle. All I need to do is say, voice command.
Say a command.
Find place.
Speak the name of a place.
Waffle House. My kids love Waffle House.
I want to hang out with you. You're going to Disney and Waffle House.
Certainly. Select a line number.
2.
Would you like to begin navigation?
Now before, I'm not gonna answer her, but notice it says navigate and it says call. I'm gonna go and tap it because I'm talking too much. You wanna start as next stop. But when it said call, Sarah, I can actually call Waffle House, I can call a restaurant, I can call a gas station, I can call anyone because it's now connected to my phone. So if I need to make a reservation, if I want to order ahead, if I go to Starbucks, I say, hey, can you get my coffee ahead? You're ordering ahead and you're doing it through your GPS. So not only does it give you those turn-by-turn navigations, it allows you to connect everybody. And now it tells me, you know, where the closest Waffle House is, and it's still going to keep me on my route to Disney. It makes it so easy, and this is the thing, it's not only easy, but it's also very safe. We're including 2 different ways to mount this. Now this is the vent mount. I prefer the vent mount because the vent is down below. It's kind of in the mid-range. It's not in my eyesight. This is normally a $20 accessory. This will attach to any vent in any car, keeps it nice and low. We also have the basic suction cup mount, which you probably have seen in the past. That allows you to attach it to the window. And then once you go ahead and get it attached, this then plugs into the power adapter you have in your car. We give you extra long amount of cables so you can tuck it between the seats so it's not something you see. And then Sarah, that's it. You are up and running, ready to go. But I'll show you this part too. In the settings section, see where it says updates? It's telling me there's an update available. There are 4 updates every single year. They come out with one every 3 months. Now, most Garmin GPS, they don't have updates included. So when you start paying for those updates, they are $79.99 4 times a year. Over the course of a year, if you want to keep your roads updated, that is $320 in updates, but you're getting lifetime of updates.
How do you get the updates?
So all you have to do is when you connect your phone to it, it does take around an hour. It'll tell you in the settings, you get a little notification, but when you click on it, it'll walk you through, going through the whole update section. I'm gonna go ahead and back out of it because
Does
here
it
we are.
connect through Wi-Fi?
It connects to Wi-Fi, it connects to your phone, so you have a couple different options to do it. So if you want to sit and put this in the driveway, connect to your home Wi-Fi, it takes about an hour. If you connect to your cell phone, it takes about an hour. But once that hour is done, it reloads the entire map system, and now it has the updated lanes, it has the updated restaurants, it has everything is as accurate as it can be. And to me, that is a big deal, because if I travel somewhere, I'm taking my GPS. I might not be familiar with Los Angeles, but my Garmin is. Anywhere across North America, she's gonna have all the updated information.
Is it easy to move in and out of cars? Let's say you're renting a car. Could you put this in a rental car?
Oh, absolutely. They're just two basic mounts that come with it. So the suction cup mount just has a little release, that little tab right there that releases it. On the vent mount, it's just, you pull it back and this little tab will release itself, and that's it. And then you go ahead and plug this into any car. Could be you taking back and forth to your wife's car, your husband's car, doesn't matter what it happens to be, back and forth to that rental car. We even have a Garmin that my wife always keeps it in our luggage, because you never know, like you don't want to be at a foreign place without it. And if you go and rent a car, we were just up in Ohio, the guy's like, it's $30 a day to rent navigation. I'm like, you are nuts. I've got my Garmin GPS with everything updated.
Yeah, you use it for one vacation versus a rental car with one of those big GPS features.
Yeah.
This one will already pay for itself. Or if you're thinking of getting a new car with one of those fancy GPS systems, I can tell you how many friends have those cars and how much that GPS is not working.
Exactly.
Right? They have to go all the way back to the dealer to get that fixed or get it updated. This is something you own, and you don't have any ongoing fees. You don't have to pay any more monthly fees. You don't have to subscribe. You don't have to become a member. You don't have to pay an annual due. This is all you pay today, and you'll have a GPS that you can really rely on for years and years and years to come. I think this is such an important decision to make, because the cell phone with the GPS, can get you through in a pinch, but I want to tell you how many times I've missed a turn because my cell phone is waiting for cell phone tower service, right? You're in a rural area. If you don't have cell service, you don't have a GPS. That is the worst feeling in the world, to pull up your Google Maps and go, I have no idea where I am. Or you're like, I know my phone's gonna download. I know it's gonna update. I know it's gonna check in with the satellite anytime now. Oh, I missed my turn, and now I'm on a bridge, and I'm going the wrong direction, and I don't have time. You've got a flight to catch. You've got a vacation to enjoy. One thing you can do, I bought a GPS here from Garmin for my parents last year. And you could be saying, you know what? I travel these distances every single day. Joe, maybe just my daily commute. Why would I need a GPS?
Well, this is going to tell you where the traffic is. So that's another feature that you're getting. Those live updates are included. When you connect it to your phone, it's using that data that you have from your phone to find out if there's an accident on the route. If there's an accident, if there's bad traffic, it'll reroute you to make sure you get there faster. Plus, a lot of our roads, 1 in 5 of our roads, are being updated every single year. So it's gonna let you know when the construction's over, when the construction began, when there's a new exit, a faster way to go. And it's just gonna keep you a safer driver. It lets you know how fast you're going. It lets you know what that speed zone is. So you'll use this on a daily basis, because sometimes I'm driving down the road and I won't notice that it went from 55 to 35 until my Garmin lets me know. It makes it so easy to be able to have that option.
Quick final question. Now, you can also see your text messages.
Yes.
Right? Or
text
any
messages,
alerts or calendar appointments.
It is text messaging, it is emails, it is your notifications, calendar notification, and it's also your phone, all done through the Bluetooth. Works with every phone.
I know. I love the idea that you can get here today, and we have $100 off our regular price. It's such a great reason, such a perfect time. If you miss out on this, you might be spending a whole lot more, and you might be paying for those annual updates, which I would hate for you to do. Thank you, Joe.
My pleasure. Thank
All
you,
right, stick around. We've got more great stuff coming up, including a message on International Women's Day.
Friday is International Women's Day,
celebrating the accomplishments of women the world over.
Join us here on HSN
as we celebrate our female entrepreneurs,
hosts,
designers,
and guests.
Women who dream
and dare
and do.
Search HSN Cares at hsn.com to learn how you can help support Nest,
a global nonprofit supporting female artisans.
It's all about women during International Women's Day right here on HSN.
April is Customer Appreciation Month. And to show how much we appreciate you, HSN Cares will donate $1,000 a day in April to the charities you love. Nominate your favorite charity and help make a difference in your community. HSN Cares on hsn.com right now to learn more.
Well, one of these is the most recommended toothbrush in the world. Can you guess which one? Is it the manual toothbrush, or do you think it might be the #1 sonic toothbrush recommended by dental professionals around the country? If you guessed the Philips Sonic, you were absolutely right. This is a brand that everyone knows and loves. This is Philips, and you're getting a phenomenal sonic toothbrush system, a complete configuration that we've designed exclusively for you here at HSN, and we have it here at the lowest price we've ever offered. In fact, we're even going to include a $15 rebate. So that's gonna get your price down to under $100. But all you do is pick your favorite color. We have this beautiful pink. It's like a blush pink, a petal pink, a ballet pink. That's beautiful. We have the pink, or you can choose what we're calling the rose gold. It's an all-white toothbrush with a rose gold finish, and that's called rose gold. You're not only getting the great toothbrush, you're getting 5 additional brush heads, each with a different job to do, and that will give you over a year's worth of toothbrush heads included. You're getting this magnificent charging case, and that's going to be great for carrying your Philips head as well as your extra toothbrush heads. And then you're getting these great little charging stations. Isn't this beautiful? It honestly looks like it should be on your dining room table. It looks like a candlestick holder. This is a charging station for your Philips toothbrush. You can also use the glass as a charger as well. We'll talk about all of that, but you are getting the glass included. We have monthly payments as low as $23 a month. We also have free shipping and handling, so you can get it home, you can try it out, no risk to you. But if you want to find out how to get your teeth fresher and whiter and cleaner, the answer is Philips Sonic. And our favorite friend, Kathy Wolf, is here. She's gonna brush our teeth on live television.
That's right. We're gonna get you fresh breath, whiter teeth, healthier gums. This is the ultimate solution. Philips Sonicare is the leader in technology. They're the #1 recommended by dentists and hygienists around the entire United States. So if you really want the elite, this is the one. In addition, this actually is the Diamond Clean, and that Diamond Clean head is going to make your teeth visibly whiter within just 2 weeks worth of time. It's also going to remove more plaque from your teeth. And the way that it does it is with 31,000 brush strokes per minute. Not to be confused with movements per second. Let me hold the pink one. There we go. And you can actually see how soft that beautiful baby soft pink is. So it has 31,000 brush strokes per minute, and that 31,000 is the reason that Philips Sonicare is the gold standard in the sonic technology. It also features a quad pacer and a smart timer that prompts you to brush each individual quadrant effectively for 30 seconds while going over every surface in your mouth within the 2 minutes, which is what's recommended by your dental professionals. But most of us don't have a tendency to do this. This will actually make your teeth whiter in just 2 weeks worth of time. All you do is apply your toothbrush to the brush head, you run it under water, and you get started. You brush along the gum line with the brush head at an angle that actually creates a unique dynamic cleaning that not only cleans between the teeth, it also cleans above and below the gum line where the bristles don't even touch. You brush the outside, the inside, up and along the top, and you get in the full 2 minutes as recommended by your dental professional. Finally, Philips Sonicare significantly removes more plaque than a manual toothbrush. Plus, it is safe and gentle on your orthodontics, your fillings, your crowns, your dental work, your veneers, your braces, your implant material. And my daughter just asked me yesterday, how do I know when I need to change my toothbrush head? We're giving you 6 of them, which is a 1.5 years worth of toothbrush heads as recommended by us. But when that blue starts to fade back, that's when it's time to actually replace that.
I love that idea.
Yes.
So you
kind of know instead of, with a manual toothbrush, we know because we kind of fan it out and it bristles out and it starts to get uncomfortable in our mouth. This is gonna make such a huge difference for you.
Well, let me remind you, 2 different colors. We have one that's called pink. It's that really soft ballet pink color. And this one's called rose gold. It's all white. It just has that little rose gold detail at the top. And then you're getting these 2 little great charging stations, which I absolutely love. I was saying yesterday, Kathy, these are probably the most beautiful and glamorous toothbrush charging stations I've ever seen. I'm used to the kind that are plastic and get a little grimy, a little moldy. You're always trying to figure out how to keep those clean. These are beautiful. And this is also a glass that you can charge your toothbrush with.
And it's kind of a cool idea because some of you might wonder, which way should I do it? If you want to use the charging glass, just remove the base. Some people like it real nice and neat and tidy and straight up, just like this. This is also neat and tidy, but instead, you don't have to stand this. You're just gonna place it in here, and it will automatically start charging your toothbrush. Now, how long is that brushing worth now? 3 weeks worth of time. So once you charge it one time, it's actually good for 3 weeks going forward. So it's easy to take along in the carrying case. And one of the things we thought about, a lot of times that countertop space is real limited that you might have. Well, the travel case that actually comes along with this, you could keep your toothbrush right in here and then keep that any place you want, because it's gonna keep it nice and tidy and keep it nice and safe.
You can put it right into the drawer. So you're getting the travel carrying case, you're getting 2 different ways to charge it, you're getting the additional brush heads, and you're getting not only our lowest price we've ever offered, look at our HSN price, it's $189.98. The retail value to purchase all of this separately anywhere else would be $249. So we not only gave you the lowest price, we give you all the extras, a $15 instant savings, which you can send in when you receive this.
And it's a Visa gift card that you can use anywhere too.
Oh, that's
so it's actually
nice.
a Visa gift card, and you don't have to take the box apart. You don't have to open it. You know how sometimes you have to clip something off the back? There's just a little sticker that's gonna be on the base of this, and you're gonna place that sticker onto the rebate, and the rebate is outside of the box, so make sure and look for that inside your mail.
Yeah, $15 that now you can spend on your favorite toothpaste, and then you'll have everything you need going forward. All you spend today is $22.99 on those interest-free flexible payments, and then you're getting a sonic toothbrush. So if you've had on your to-do list, or maybe your dentist has recommended that you get a sonic toothbrush home, maybe you've had this on your to-do list for a long time. Maybe you've been waiting for just the right time or the right brand. You are getting the #1 brand in sonic technology. You're getting Philips. Everybody who I talked to, I was at a party last night, and they were all saying, oh, how was your show? And I said, oh, I had a toothbrush. And they said, oh, I have Philips, I have Philips. Like, everybody there had a Philips sonic toothbrush. They're like, oh yeah, that's the best brand. And I said, for sure. And they said, well, how much was it? And I said, well, it's under $99 by the time you get the coupon. And they're like, wow, that's a really great value. So yes, it's the biggest configuration and the best price we've offered. And I believe we're down to some of our final quantities. So jump in and get your favorite color. But there's a lot
Should we show it in action?
Yeah, let's show
so
it.
You can actually see. So here's just a standard toothbrush, and you were kind of comparing the two, you know, which one's the most recommended. So go ahead and brush away.
Okay.
So let's say you're getting in there. Now,
Yep,
31,000 brush strokes per minute. The difference is Sarah could sit here and brush consistently for an entire month's worth of time before she would actually get to what I'm able to do in just 2 minutes worth of time. So
I gotta brush faster.
Twice a day, I'm basically getting, in one day, I'm getting 2 months worth of toothbrushing that Sarah can actually do right over there with the toothbrush. And it's that 31,000, and I think it's important that you realize we're not doing anything, and she could go as hard as she wants, as long as she wants. You're not gonna get that 31,000, but do you see how it's shooting the water everywhere? So it's going underneath the gum line. It's going in between the teeth. So if you're also not somebody who's great about flossing your teeth, I would highly recommend that you do get this toothbrush, because they do recommend that we do that every single day. And you'll see how just simply as we start to go in, see how that shoots it down.
Imagine that. It's almost like a little
inside there.
power washer.
Yes.
That really gets the water in all those little nicks and crannies. And if you have ever had a dental professional or dental hygienist tell you you've really got to work on those gums, your gum health is just as important as the health of your teeth. And this is proven to reduce cavities and remove plaque. And there's a bunch of different settings you can use as well,
And that's
right?
important, because most of us look at this, and if you're probably watching it, vanity hits us first, and we all say, I want whiter teeth. Whiter teeth means we look younger, we look healthier, we look better. So the whiter teeth, there is a white teeth mode, and if you want the whitest, brightest teeth, you want to use that with the Diamond Clean Head. But there's also a sensitive mode, and if you're brand new to sonic cleaning, you might want to start on the sensitive mode. So there's the sensitive mode, and it runs through all the individual modes. There's clean, which is your classic everyday clean. You also have the whitening mode, then you have your sensitive mode, then just as Sarah had mentioned, gum care. That is the #1 thing that most of us need to do. So you have the gum care, and then I actually now use it all the time on deep clean mode. And that deep clean mode is gonna be the one that's most intense. In fact, you can kind of hear as I kick into that deep clean mode, it's a little bit more.
I like
you can
how
hear
you
the power.
can, yeah, you can go in gently, if you feel like you have sensitive teeth or sensitive gums, or maybe it's been a while since you've started a regular oral hygiene program with a sonic toothbrush, and you can sort of work your way up, or depending on the day, you can also decide what you need each day.
And what I like about that gum care or getting into that deep clean mode, I feel like my teeth are always clean. And now it's because there's less plaque. There are less things for it to actually stick to. I truly believe in this. I was recommended almost 30 years ago to my very first Philips Sonicare toothbrush. They actually developed this technology back in the 1980s. I was just graduated from college. So right there, late 80s, early 90s, when I first experienced it. And it's because I needed to care for my gums. He said, that's one thing I can't fix for you. If you ruin your gums, there is no option. And eventually, you're gonna have the trouble with your teeth. So getting in there, and I started using that. So I didn't buy it from him the first time, same reason most of us don't, because it's expensive, right? I thought, he won't know. I'm really, really good. I'm brushing my teeth, I'm flossing every single day, and I'm gonna make this change. And I came in and he said, you didn't buy the toothbrush, because he doesn't know what happens once I walk out front. So I bought the toothbrush elsewhere before I went in the next time. And he walked in and goes, you bought the toothbrush. And I thought, how on earth does he know? I mean, I took excellent care of my teeth, but he knew the difference, and it's because he could tell the difference in the pockets and the plaque and everything within my teeth. 31,000 brush strokes. There are other sonic toothbrushes out there. Philips has other great Sonicare toothbrushes. The Philips Sonicare Diamond Clean is actually the elite toothbrush. 5 different setting modes, different speeds, all gonna give you 2 minutes worth of time. I think the whitening and then also the deep clean give you a little bit longer. It's like another 30 seconds. Yeah. But you can use this with any one of your individual favorite toothpaste, anything that you have, but that 31,000 brush strokes makes a difference. And I purchased and actually used a different sonic toothbrush just the other day, just kind of to see. Yeah, you know, because I've been using this now, so let me compare it to others. I actually found myself with it on, finding that I was kind of brushing my teeth.
Because it wasn't giving you those 31,000 strokes per second, per minute?
Per minute.
31,000 strokes per minute. That's a lot of movement. That's something that we will never be able to recreate with a manual toothbrush. So if you or someone you love has been thinking about getting a sonic toothbrush, this is also my favorite sonic toothbrush that we offer here at HSN. I purchased this from my mother-in-law who wanted a brand new toothbrush for Christmas, and so she's enjoying hers. She loves how beautiful the charging bases are, how they take up very little room. They're easy to clean. Again, if you want to use the glass as a charging station, you can do that as well. And then you have the glass handy to rinse your mouth or use your mouthwash. But I love that you have options. All you do is pick your color and you're getting everything you need, and you get a year's supply, or perhaps even more than a year's worth, right?
Because it is. It's
of the extra toothbrush heads. And then those are easy to find online or here at HSN going forward. But you're not gonna need another toothbrush head for at least another year and a half.
And it's not a new toothbrush. It will just be replacing the toothbrush heads. So the extra brush heads that are included in here, we give you another $50 worth of those, but you're not gonna need that for a year and a half. However, if you find one that you absolutely love, sure, if you wanna use the Diamond Clean, I use the Diamond Clean, my son uses the Everyday Clean, and my daughter uses the Sensitive Care. We all have our personal preference, so whichever one you like the best.
Could you share a toothbrush?
You could, because you just switch out the head. A lot of people do that when they travel, is what I've heard. So you just have, you know, his and hers, or, you know, the 2 kids, whatever it might be, you can just have one of the bases, and remember, it's gonna last 3 weeks on an individual charge as well.
I love that. Let's show that teeth cleaning video just maybe one more time if we can, guys, because I really want you to understand that sonic toothbrush is in a class by itself. This is doing things that we could never do manually.
Yes, it's actually giving you that 31,000 brush strokes per minute. And what that's doing is it's actually doing that unique vibration system that's gonna go below the gum line, in between the teeth, and all over the teeth. Do you notice that the toothbrush is not moving? It's the toothbrush head that's doing the movement, and you just kind of glide it along. It's also great for anybody who has a tendency to overbrush. If you're really hard on your gums, that's gonna make a huge difference. You just apply the toothbrush or the toothpaste, run it underwater. I do recommend put it in your mouth and then turn it on so the toothbrush doesn't go anywhere. And it places, and it actually pushes it between your teeth. So you're cleaning between your teeth, below the gum line. And if you have a really tight teeth line, or if you also have a very narrow mouth cavity, Suzanne Runyon always talks about that. She has a more narrow mouth, so and then all the way back. So some of
Get
us
the
are
places that are really hard to reach.
Yes, it's hard to
and
get
maybe
there.
hard to floss.
And behind the teeth, those back teeth, those molars, or you know, if you're still fortunate enough to have your wisdom teeth to get into there, that's going to make a big difference for you as well.
I want to use whatever you're using because her teeth
Me
are
too.
so wide. We have our health and beauty expert here, Kathy, here to take you shopping. Thank you so much,
Thank
Kathy.
you very much, Sarah.
Great to see you, my friend. And we've got a lot to talk about here, including National Craft Month. I'll be back with an HP printer right after this.
The thing I love most about shopping at HSN.
Do I have to pick just one? I'd have to say FlexPay. It allows me to get the things I want now
And make monthly payments.
without any interest or fees.
I got a new mattress for the guest bedroom.
A fabulous cookware set for my sister's wedding.
And a little something just for me. FlexPay gives me the flexibility to buy what I need now.
Without the stress of having to pay for it all at once.
And no interest.
Beat that layaway.
Well, hey, maybe you found a great deal on a printer. Well, good for you. And then what happened? You realized you had to buy a lot of expensive ink, maybe every month, maybe every 2 months, maybe every 3 months. And that great price you got on a printer wasn't such a great price after all. What if you could get the lowest price on colored printing in America? Period. That's the HP difference, and that's our brand new printer that's here today at HSN. It's called the HP Envy. I think it's a perfect name. You might be the envy of all your friends, and certainly it's going to be great for your budget. It's one printer that does it all. It prints, it copies, it scans, and best of all, it does it from anywhere. And I mean anywhere. In fact, I've got Aaron Berger here, our electronic expert, and he's going to be printing from his living room, Aaron?
That's right. I took a little field trip. Hi, everybody. Happy HP month. We're kicking off HP month with our HP Computer Today special, which is up in about 10 minutes or so. And since we're doing such a big special, they said, okay, we're basically going to throw in some printers at half price. So we've got a couple of printers left for you guys. It is one of the most powerful printers in that you can print from anywhere in the world and from any device in the world. Let me show you what I mean. I'm over here on the couch, maybe 15 or 20 feet away from my printer. I just picked up an iPhone. I've got a photo on here. I emailed it to the phone just now. Boom, it's printing already. This is universally compatible with every operating system. So whether you have an iPhone or you have an Android phone or a tablet or a computer, it doesn't matter. Any device in the world that will send an email, you're gonna be able to send print directly to your printer. So this is a totally wireless printer. Now, you can plug it in, of course, if you want, but you don't have to. Why would you? This is our Today Special that's coming up in a few minutes. I would just send from a phone, could send from any tablet, iPhone, Android tablet, can send from any computer. Same thing, because again, the printer has its own Wi-Fi connection. So whether you're sending photos, whether you're sending documents, whatever it is you want to print. And here's the best part. Come on over here with me. Let's walk over together. The prints are the lowest price color prints in America. I'm gonna say that one more time. On any printer under $300, this is obviously 1/5 of $300. This print costs 5 pennies on this printer, not $5 like it prints on the print, like it costs if you take it to a kiosk or to the print store. This print, this full 8.5 by 11, gorgeous, perfect edge-to-edge color print, 5 pennies. This print, okay, you're following along, Sarah. How much do you think this print costs?
$1?
5 pennies, Sarah! For $1, you can get 20. Yeah, so here's the thing. And on top of that, I'm gonna set this down. You'll never go to the store to buy ink again because ink automatically comes to your house. I'm gonna talk about that in a minute. It's called HP Instant Ink. Here are the prints that I don't know, 30 seconds ago I was on the couch and I sent, it's not just HP month, it's gonna be St. Patrick's Day soon as well. So I sent the little St. Patrick's baby, whether you're printing 4x6s, whether you're printing 5x7s, whether you're printing 8.5 by 11s, there's that guy. Look what I did up here. This is what I sent from the computer. This was a full page form. Doesn't matter what paper size you're using, doesn't matter if it's full edge to edge, it is 5 pennies to print full, beautiful, perfect colors. And then on top of that, so that's HP Instant Ink. On top of that, haven't really mentioned, Sarah did briefly, I haven't mentioned, we're including 2 full ink cartridges. So in what it would normally cost you to just go buy new cartridges, like if you have an old dinosaur printer at home right now that isn't touchscreen, that isn't Wi-Fi, that doesn't print, copy, scan, that isn't super fast, that isn't sleek like this, that doesn't duplex. If you have an old dinosaur printer at home and you're gonna have to buy ink for it anytime in the next 6 months, why would you do that? Your ink will cost more than today. You get to, these aren't trial or beginning or intro inks, full inks plus the printer. It's kind of like buy a tank of gas, get the car for free. Buy the ink, get the printer for free today.
I like that kind of thinking, because that means you're gonna get a lot and you're not gonna spend a lot. In fact, let me just kind of break down what you're getting here today. You're getting our #1 computer brand here at HSN. You're getting HP. You're getting a great printer. It copies, it scans, it prints, it does dual-sided printing as well. It does your photo printing, it does your document printing, it does color photographs brilliantly, and you're getting 50% off our regular price. Usually this is $120. We're gonna do it for half the price, and we're gonna do something we hardly ever do on any printer, I think ever in the history of HSN, which is 6 flexible payments. I haven't seen 6 FlexPay on, I don't think, hardly anything lately. Maybe a mattress, which is, you know, $1,000. We're doing 6 FlexPay on a $60 item, which means you're getting this home for about $10 a month. And to make it even better, you're getting free shipping and handling. Free shipping and handling. You always have our 30-day money-back guarantee, so you can get it home, you can take it for a trial run, and you're gonna set this up in no time. You're gonna have a great brand name, and then you can sign up for the HP Instant Ink Plan, which means you'll have the most affordable ink going forward, which is gonna save you a lot of money in the long run. That's why this is probably one of the best decisions you can make for your home, or your office, or maybe just printing for your entire family. It has been very popular today, so I encourage you to place your order. I invite you to place your order on hsn.com or to give us a call, and you'll get it home right away, because I think this is something we can all use. It's tax season.
That's right.
If you want to buy a property, if you want to lease a car, if you want to rent an apartment, we're almost always printing and scanning and copying documents that somebody somewhere needs, whether it's your tax guy or your loan at the bank,
no,
right?
I mean, it's all the time, right? And here's kind of the inside scoop on this. I'm making a copy right now, by the way, just because I want to show you. Yes, it is the lowest price color copying and printing and scanning in America on any printer under $300, but the quality is out of this world, and it's really easy to use because it has the touchscreen built in. A little bit of sort of inside scoop on this. I got an email from the person here who buys printers from HSN. We anticipated having twice as many of these printers as we were actually able to get in. So we planned on, because we have a computer today special today, we planned on making it available. It's not even in the computer shows. I've had 1 airing on this. We have an airing with Sarah, and if there are enough left, we'll do an abbreviated airing tonight at 11 p.m. That's it. Unfortunately, we're not able to run it all day.
So I just got the latest update. We're down to fewer than 1,000, and hundreds of you are on the phones right now.
Sold that in 1 airing last night.
It's such a great idea. It's such a perfect solution. Walk us through what we do when we take it out of the box.
Love to,
and plug it in. And
yeah, so the setup, it's one of the best things about HP printers. The setup is so easy. So obviously, take it out of the box, plug it in. There's a little setup guide that goes with it. You'll install the ink, and it will have an email address associated to it already. You can email to that email address to send any photos or anything you want. You can also, of course, hook it up to your Wi-Fi and print directly from your Wi-Fi. And you can make that address, I want to show you all this. You can make that address a vanity address too. What I mean by that is you can make it sarah@hpeprint.com or whatever you want. It'll show you how to do that on your computer. Now, this is the copy I just made, and this is where our print sales go crazy, because people think, okay, I'm paying the lowest price in America for color prints. Thinking, how good can they be? They are true lab quality. You look, if I held my fingers up there especially, you can't tell the difference between the original and between the copy. So your photos, maybe you have this great, 12 megapixel or something camera on your phone now. We have these great cameras, but our pictures look terrible, and you think, oh, that camera's not as good as it's supposed to be. It's your printer. When's the last time you replaced your printer? Maybe you have thousands of pictures. How many pictures do you have on your phone? Can you right now go right from your phone, I'm gonna set this down, go right from your phone to printing. Yeah, wow. Look at that in the full size, and that still only costs 5 cents. Can you print the photos that are on your phone right now to your printer at your house? You're gonna be able to do it not for $5 like it costs at the kiosk, but for 5 cents. And here's the other thing. You're never going shopping for ink again, and you're gonna save a ton of money. I've gotta show you, what is HP Instant Ink? HP Instant Ink is an ink replacement service where you save 50% on original HP ink. So first, use the ink that we've included, the 2 full ink cartridges, and then we include a full month of HP Instant Ink. With HP Instant Ink, your printer knows when it's almost out of ink, so it orders it for you so you'll always have it. But you don't get billed, whatever, $50 or $60 or $70 for ink. It's $5 a month. Monthly plans are based on pages printed, not cartridges used. There's no annual fee. You can up or you can increase or lower your plan at any time. Ink, shipping, cartridge recycling, it's all included. This next page is literally where the money is. There's 3 different plans. Almost all of us at HSN do the middle plan. It's $5 a month, okay? That's the one, you get 100 pages, so that's 5 pennies per page. If you go over, they still only charge you 5 pennies per page. It's not like all of a sudden it's $2 a page or something like that. The average savings, $200 per year. Now, if you're a family, maybe there's a couple of kids, maybe you have run a small office out of your house or whatever, you can go to the next plan, which is still only $10 a month, and get 300 pages, which is 3 pennies a page. You'll save almost $700 just in 1 year of using this. So this is, you know, it's clear why this has been so popular. HP is the #1 inkjet printer company in America. HP computers are the #1 computers in America. We've got that coming up in 5 minutes. Not only will you save money on your ink, you'll save money on paper too. What? Let me show you. This does something called duplex printing. So you'll notice, by the way, it's done all of these prints just in the couple of minutes that we've been out here. Oh, perfect. We cut it at the perfect time. It prints on the first side of the page, hesitates for just a moment to make sure the ink is dry, pulls it back in automatically, flips the page over, and prints on the back of the page. You don't have to do it yourself. This automatically saves paper and saves, it's like paper just went on sale half price, right?
And your ink's on sale.
And your ink's on sale half price.
Because you're getting the best value on ink. I've been a member of the HP ink plan, that HP Instant Ink, and let me tell you what I love about it. I never have to go to the store and try to remember what kind of ink I need. Have you ever like taken a picture of your printer? Like, oh, it's the CP45-7BQ.
Right, and what are the chances your drugstore is gonna have it?
Along,
yeah.
And then you like, maybe you've even gotten home and gone, that's the wrong size, or I bought the wrong box, that's the wrong color. And then you're going back and forth. And when do you run out of ink? When you really need to print something like yesterday, when you're finishing a project, when you're trying to send in that last document for your taxes, when you're trying to book that flight. I mean, that's when you run out of ink, and then you're making that last minute trip to the store. And you're paying maybe $30, maybe $40, maybe $50 a pop every time you have to refill your ink. This is ink. You don't have to remember when you need to refill your tank because it automatically knows when you're running low. It's like magic. It's like somebody's automatically ordering your groceries when it knows you're out of milk.
That's a great way to think of it. What if, what if
every time you, would happen.
What if every time you open your refrigerator, it had your milk and your eggs and your butter and your grapes and but not only did it automatically refill it, it refilled it at half price every time it refilled for you.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be?
I mean,
how do we make that happen?
I mean, we put some of our things on auto delivery. Maybe it's your pet food, or maybe you do get milk delivered every week.
But it doesn't save you half.
You might as well have it automatically delivered in ink, and you pick the plan that works for you. Right. It's either $3, $5, or $10, and then it automatically delivers things, so you never have to leave the house.
That's right. It's so nice.
I just love that we're giving you 2 of those ink cartridges to get started. And if you don't want to be a part of Instant Ink, you certainly don't have to. You can go out and buy separate ink cartridges on your own. But I love that that saves you money in the long run, because that's how a lot of these printers make money, right?
Yeah,
I mean, between you and me, that's
they sell the printer cheap, but then they sell the ink really expensive.
Yes.
I mean, that's how it goes.
Because they know that you're gonna keep buying ink. That's where they make their money. But with HP, you get a great brand. You get one of their #1 printers. It does everything you need. It prints, it copies, it scans, it does the dual-sided printing, it does documents, it does brilliant color photos, it does all of that. And you won't spend a fortune going forward on expensive ink cartridges. So if you're thinking this would be a great solution for you or your family, I want you to pick up the phone, I want you to place your order, and I want you to get in on this, because as far as we know, this might be our last presentation of the day. You can also order on our website at hsn.com, and that way you'll know exactly when it's getting delivered. You have 30 days for a full money-back guarantee, but you got a brand name that you can buy anywhere. I mean, this is a national brand. This is certainly our #1 computer brand here at HSN, and we really now have the lowest price we've ever offered. It's 50% off. So anything else we need to know, Aaron?
95% of people, I just think it's an interesting statistic, 95% of people who try instant ink at HSN stay with the program. They keep it because they think, okay, I'm saving a lot of money and it's easier to use. I think you'll love it. If you're a crafter, by the way, we include great software for making your own cards. This is great for coloring pages and all your different sizes of prints.
And if you love HP and you need a computer to go along with your brand new printer, stick around, because Connie and Aaron are gonna take you shopping next for a fabulous Today's Special. That's right around the corner. And together, I think you have like a great way to sort of reboot, whether it's your home office, you're going back to school, you're going back to work, or maybe you're just tired of running to the copy store to get a really nice photo print. Save yourself time and money. Thank you, Aaron.
Thank you, you are a
Don't go
joy.
anywhere. We'll actually run to the next studio.
Okay, I'm going this way, bye. Thank you, Sarah.
Connie's waiting for you on the other side. Hey, Connie. Connie's gonna take you shopping for our Today's Special. You have a fabulous weekend, everybody. Check out all the HP products on our website at hsn.com.
Hi, everybody. Thank you, Sarah. Well, I tell you what, if you have been saying, gosh, I think it's time to get a new